Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, Yesu Tongaren was grilled by the Bungoma County commander, and after that, he was asked again today to present himself in the same office for finishing of that business. And today, he complied. Of course, he appeared, and after around 1 hour of grilling, he was later detained and taken to the Bungoma Law Court. And I think, according to what they have found out, they believe that he has a case to answer. So the rest will be handled by the court going forward. But then if you listen to what Yesu Tongaren was talking about yesterday on the question that he was asked by the, first of all, by the county commissioner, county commissioner, county commissioner, then the sub-county commissioner, then the county commissioner. It was all about the issue of education, which proved that yes, all the children are going to school. It was about medication, and it was clear that yes, all of them go to hospital. None has been buried. He has never buried any of his followers up to date. So there was no major case about the issue to do with the churches running. Because again, it's all about faith. Because if you start telling us that you are arresting Yesu Tongaren because he's calling himself Jesus or he's purporting to be Jesus, then we will be asking you questions. What about those people who are worshipping frogs? We have Hindus, we have Buddhists who worship snakes, they worship cow, they worship so many things, and they believe in that faith. So you can't pin down Yesu Tongaren on that. Even if you take that file to the office of the prosecutor, there is no case you can prosecute in court and win at the end of the day. But then, if you listen to how Yesu Tongaren is narrating his story, the only biggest mistake that he has committed, which I think it is making these officers take him to court, the only one is just he is running a church that is not registered with the registrar of societies. Hiyo ndio makosa yake. So police are saying that they want to forward his file to the office of the Director of Public Prosecution to be advised on the way forward. So the issue of the church registration, he said that it is in the process. That is the biggest mistake. So what next for Yesu Tongaren, or which way forward after this situation? Because now he's going to the court. And why did the officer decide to take him to court at this level with that kind of allegation behind him? Before we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. We have to say the truth here. Yesu Tongaren is not the only person who is running an unregistered church. If we crack down on this, we will find that there are so many in town, in city, and in the village. They are everywhere. There are many individuals who are running churches that are not registered. But then, seemingly, if you look on the situation of Yesu Tongaren, and you try to compare to that Mackenzie situation or elsewhere, he ni mafuta na maji. What Yesu Tongaren need was just to be informed on what he need to do and be helped to register his church, so that now he's running a ministry that is well registered. This is a man who need advice, not arrest. Because he might have been running it out of knowledge. So I believe that the officers need to give him at least a grace period of maybe 30 days or 2 months so that he can proceed to go and register his church. If approved, then they can. If not, then they can go ahead and close it. Hivyo tu. So hiyo sasa hata inahitaji kwenda kwa court kufunga sababu the property is not registered. Is running something that is not registered. So understand him, give him grace period, maybe 30 days to proceed and register. If not, then you can close it. The officers, if you look on how they have handled Yesu at Tongaren, there's not that kind of harassment, but I can read fear in what they're trying to do. Because of what happened in Shakahola, the officers are afraid. Seemingly, they can help him to do the right thing. But the fear is that already mistake has happened elsewhere. But now we have individual running a church which is not registered within the territory that we are in charge. So, what the officers are trying to do is to wash their hand clean in this case and leave the matter to the court. That's the only thing I'm seeing here. They are washing their hands clean. Wananawa kwa hii maneno wanataka tu waachie koti ifanye sasa hiyo mambo huko, hao wakae kando. As simple as that. But the way it was handled, there was a goodwill. So today they will be seeking the court so that they can detain him for some time and do proper investigation on the ground, just to make sure that they're coming up with a case that they can present before the court. So it is upon the court to see if they will grant him, if they will grant the state maybe that period they are asking for, that they can detain him and do an investigation on the ground. The question is, what investigation do you want to do when you have grilled someone for a whole week? It means you have collected enough evidence before you present it before the court. Otherwise, if you don't have enough evidence, why do you rush to go and present Yesu Tongaren in the court? Yet this man is harmless, is running to nowhere. Anytime you call him, he's complying. He has been coming. Why the hurry? He has been called severally. He has been appearing. So why couldn't the officer just conclude the investigation before they arraign him in court? All is about the fear from what has happened in Shakahola. They don't want to be held responsible. But the truth is that Yesu wa Tongaren need advice. Aelekeze tu. Sasa hapa bwana, itabidi urejeste kanisa yako ndio tukue tunajua ya kwamba kanisa yako inaitwa namna hii na uko una file returns so that we can know what you are doing, who is the pastor today, after next year maybe there is someone who has now been Marida theology, and then the next bishop there, the population. So you file return like that so that it is updated always. So that's the whole scenario we are seeing in Bungoma. But again, the people of Bungoma should not just leave Yesu Tongaren in this situation. This is a man who just needs help. He has a family to take care of. Wabunge huko, saidieni Yesu Tongaren. The Tongaren member of parliament, the same way you helped the daughter, just come to the rescue of this family. This is a family that just need an advice. Maybe they did things out of ignorance, they did not know. They need advice. They need help. Detaining them is not going to help the family in any way. But advice can help. Someone should come in rescue of Yesu Tongaren. I know people are saying that he should be arrested just because he's referring to himself as Jesus. That is, it's not making sense. No, I don't see any sense in that. What I see in what Eliud Wekesa, popularly known as Yesu Tongaren, is doing is I focus more on his teaching, which is not that much of, kuna wale watu wenye wanafunza ile nini, the teaching that is so much controversial and a doctrine that is radical. So Yesu wa Tongaren is not radicalizing anyone at all. Apart from running unregistered church, there's no any other law amevunja. In my view, he need help, period. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Thank you, and see you in our next video.